Welcome back, guys. It's time to get started on Don Chuy. So join me. All right, so let's hope this time I come out in frame. I already done this a couple times. I took off the top trim piece of the grill, and I'm taking the bottom one off. But I gotta bend a piece of fender that's bent on the other side. It won't let me get the grill piece off. So let's see if I get these pliers and bend it back. Um, like I was saying, I wasn't even in frame, or it wasn't even pointed at me. I don't know what happened with the gimbal or the I don't know. But I'm taking all the little pieces of Don Chewy that off that I can. So when the boy gets out of work, he could uh he could do the big ones, since I'm still not allowed to do much of anything. But I'm gonna try to help as much as I can, so when he gets off work, he doesn't have a lot of work to do on his own, and help him as much as I can. But with that being said, I hope this doesn't come out too loud on the mic. And I hope I don't drop the mic at this time, because that's my thing, I guess. I always drop or lose the mic during the video, and you only catch half of my speech. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not risk it and put you guys on a time lapse and mess with this. Try to bend this corner down and get this trim piece like I did on the top, and we'll go from there. Well, guys, hope the camera isn't moving around all crazy. The gimbal actually died, and it didn't get the rest of this. But I took this off. I just cut it off with the cutoff wheel. Um, I gotta find my other tripod so I could put you guys up, and that way I can continue, because that thing died. And I got the fender loose from the front, also with the cutoff wheel. It was just too smashed up in there for me to try to get the screws out. So I got these two bolts to get out, and then we're gonna have to hammer this mount that's welded to the cab. I gotta smack her back in place, give her a little loving to make sure she goes back where she belongs. I got the battery charging on them because I haven't turned it on in a while, and I don't remember if I mentioned it or not. And I'm just gonna charge it up. But yeah, guys, let me go find my other tripod and put you guys back on. So yesterday I was out here trying to get like the little trim pieces off, and I ended up going in. It was late. It was about 6 o'clock, and my neighbors are outside working, so hopefully you don't hear their noise. I ended up running into town today, this morning. I had to go into town, and I get back, and this happened. So I apologize, guys, but the boy woke up, came right out. So he just ended up bending this. He heated up this frame rail. Where'd you heat it up at? Right here. So he heated up this frame rail, and he pounded it down with the hammer, with the big hammer, and he got it back where it needed to be. So he's putting that bottom brace on that he took off of the donor truck. We're gonna call it the donor truck right now, because I don't know what's gonna happen after this with it. And our next move is gonna be, we're gonna heat up this fender mount. This would hold the top of the fender on. You can see it got damaged here, so I'm gonna heat this part up, and we're gonna bang it back in also. So then we'll get the clip hopefully installed today. And we did make a parts run to the auto parts store, and we ended up picking up a new radiator and belts and stuff that we need to change since the whole front is apart. So here we go, guys. Alright guys, and I just went ahead and painted the front of the frame here just so it looks a little bit nicer. I mean, it's still an ugly work truck, but so we did beat that rail back straight like I said earlier, and then we did end up straightening out this mount for the top of the fender to mount on. You can see where we had to heat it up and bend it out that way, but it's pretty good. Right now I'm going to continue cleaning out these, what are they? I don't know what they are, but it's full of nastiness, and this is why the cab leaks inside, because the drains, there we go, they're the drains for this. All the leaves and everything going through the cowl and stuffs up the drains, and then that's why they start to leak inside the cab, and the cab rusts out from the bottom of the floor, which is what I've heard. And now the boy already cleaned this side out, and there's a lot. I gotta get back on the other side. He's over here tackling the donor. He really wants to put this clip on today. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with him, but man, this guy's moving. He's moving fast. So I'm just getting bits and pieces here and there. So I'm trying to get the shot of both of the trucks getting worked on at the same time, and we'll see how it goes. But I understand why he wants to get it on, because then he has to go back to work. So, and then that way I can get this one back on the road. So, all right, guys, we're gonna keep going at it. All right. All right, guys, sorry about that. Just like that, we lost daylight. Looks brighter on camera, but it's actually getting dark. So the wind picked up a little bit, not too much, but the drizzle and all that, it's just, we're done. Well, he's more done than I am. He was out here longer. But yeah, guys, this is what it's looking like for this one. It's a really clean truck. Cab's really clean, no rust anywhere, not even down here. Oh, I think the warden's coming home from work. Yep. So got the clip back on. Hood is on, but we just have to bolt up the hood. We just got it laying there for right now. The gaps aren't the greatest here, you can see, but he took a really good hit. And let me tell the warden here, she can park up front. So sorry about that. So he took a really good hit. This one on this side, this gap where the mount was that we straightened out, it's bad. You see, it's a really bad gap, but it's not because so much of the fender sticking out, it's the door. It got a crease here, all here. I didn't notice, and it's bent down, so it makes this gap look a lot worse. But I gotta mess with the door now some. But besides that, everything lined up pretty good. So, like I said, he took a really good hit. But everything so far, thankfully, it's good. I gave the front core support a little bit of that rattle can treatment of back to new. And all we got left is to connect the headlights. Everything that that he unplugged to change the fenders and the clips and everything. And the clip and everything, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, so like I said, we're done for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, guys, I think Britney Spears said it the best. Oops, he did it again. Because I came out. By the time I came out here, he already has the lights wired up. Everything's back where it should be. Put all the wires back, connected everything's connected. The only thing he's doing now that's got left is to put the radiator in and connect the battery and bolt the hood up. That's it. So yeah, this guy is super fast, man. But there's a new radiator. We put all the new belts on. Well, I put them on yesterday. It's got the alternator, water pump, and power steering belt. All new hoses we put on there a while ago, right, buddy? And yeah, it's gonna be good to go. I gotta work on this door. So this is where it creased in. You can see it now. So the fender isn't actually lining up that bad, but the door is what I gotta pull out now. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse and catch up with this guy, cause man, he's fast. You see where it's leaking from the exhaust on it. Well, it's running. I was taking my time. So once we left after this, what? Then it is get all the air out of the system, pump the hood up, and good to go. Right here. It's fitting. Turn off. This fitting on the carburetor came loose, so he's trying to tighten it up right now. Sácale la manguera.
If I do that, it's gonna fuck up the whole fitting.
What if I try holding it with? What if I try holding it with the pliers there, and then you pull the hose out? Yeah, it's really loose, right? So We'll put this hose back on and clean the bottom antifreeze that was spilled when he was putting it in, and then we're gonna try this again. All right, guys, and just like that, he's put back together the grill and all that trim. I do have it; it's all in here, but I'm not sure. See, it's all in here. I'm not sure if these are pretty bad. I'm gonna try to clean them. If I can't clean them, then I might just do the whole front black. Like I didn't want to, but I do want to paint the grill black, the way that I was starting to right before the accident. But I gotta put the bezels on and all that. And I mean, you can see here the gaps are pretty bad. But I mean, like I said, it took a really hard hit. It took a real hard hit. The liners, we have to get those screws for them, but I mean, this is all little stuff that I can do on my own now, so that he's done. And we'll move this truck out of the way a little later, and yeah, Don Chuy's back on the road. This gap here, you can tell this is where the grunt of the accident happened. We put a new hood spring on it. We put other stuff on it, and it's still, you can tell it's really tweaked, really close here, and then it just widens up and it goes up. But like I said, it's just a work truck. I can actually do what I need to do with it now, and this liner we got to put back into. We got to find the clips for it, and then I'm probably pretty sure we can adjust this gap some, but I'm fine with it. As long as this thing runs and drives now, we're good. It's a work truck, and that's all I need it for. So with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, help me out. And next video will be me seeing what I ended up doing, painting the grill, or how I ended up fixing the bezels, or try to fix the bezels or something. But all right, guys,